Hey everybody, and welcome back. We're diving deep today into some inspiring lyrics.
Cool. Yeah.
Some really cool stuff. It's a song called Believing in Myself. And,
Okay.
imagine like a real upbeat, kind of like gospel tempo, driving beat. But underneath that catchy tune, there's a powerful message
Right.
about believing in yourself.
Yeah.
So how does music, how does it become this like vehicle for these kinds of messages?
It's really interesting because music has a way of like tapping into our emotions.
Yeah.
Immediately. And you mentioned that upbeat tempo.
Right.
That automatically sets a tone of like hope and energy.
Totally.
So it's almost like priming the listener
Yeah.
for this positive message before a single word is even sung.
Exactly. And then you get those opening lyrics.
Yeah.
It's like, sunrise paints the sky, a brand new day begins, woke up with a fire, feeling good in my skin. Like, bam.
Yeah.
Instant feeling of gratitude, like fresh start, possibilities.
It really ties into this idea of self-efficacy.
In psychology. Which is basically the belief in your own ability to achieve goals.
Right.
So just the act of listening to these lyrics and feeling that energy
Yeah.
can actually boost your own sense of self-efficacy.
That makes so much sense. And, right after we get that feeling of new beginnings, we
Yeah.
get the line, with Yahweh by my side, there's no place I can't get in.
Right.
So now we're bringing faith into it
Yeah.
as like this source of strength.
Huh.
But for listeners who maybe aren't familiar with the term,
Sure.
can you kind of unpack Yahweh a little bit?
Absolutely. Yahweh is the principal name for God in Judaism. So here, the lyrics are drawing on a belief system
Okay.
that, provides a sense of security,
Right.
guidance,
Yeah.
and like this higher power is supporting you.
Gotcha. So we've got that foundation of self-belief.
Yeah.
We've got that foundation of faith.
Yeah.
But then the lyrics go on to say that it's not always sunshine and roses.
Yeah.
Right? It's not always easy.
They talk about like shadows of the past, doubts creeping in.
Yeah, and it acknowledges the reality of past experiences. And,
Yeah.
maybe times when we haven't felt worthy.
Totally.
But then it counters that with this beautiful line.
Yeah.
I know my worth. He whispers it to me. You are fearfully and wonderfully made for eternity.
This line really seems to resonate with a lot of people.
It does.
What is it about that specific phrasing?
Yeah.
The fearfully and wonderfully made.
Well, I think it speaks to our need for validation and acceptance, not just from the world, but from something greater.
Right.
So that phrase reassures us that our existence has inherent value and purpose. So it taps into that need for belonging and self-worth.
Yeah, like that validation gives you strength to break free
Right.
from those fears and doubts, to embrace who you are,
Yeah.
which is what we see in the next verse.
Yeah.
This whole journey from hiding to letting your true self shine.
That's a really universal struggle, I think.
Oh, for sure. Overcoming that fear of judgment.
Totally.
And just being your authentic self.
Yeah.
But the song doesn't sugarcoat it either.
It doesn't.
It talks about this long road, this steep climb.
Oh, yeah.
So it's acknowledging the challenge of personal growth.
Right. So it's not just believing in yourself, but also having faith in something that helps you through those tough times.
Yeah.
Right? Especially when the world is throwing negativity your way.
Yeah.
And later on, it talks about almost drowning in that noise.
Right.
But finding that validation in his decree.
And I think that's interesting how, verse 2 focused on inherent worth.
Right.
And then verse 5 talks about aligning with a higher purpose. So it's two different ways of dealing with external negativity.
Yeah. Okay.
One's about inner validation.
Right.
The other's about a higher purpose.
Yeah. And that leads us to the chorus.
Yeah.
Believing in myself, yeah, I'm reaching for the sky. His grace and mercy lifting me, helping me to fly. It's beautiful.
I know, it's magic.
Yeah.
It's like all the struggles and doubts just fade away, and you're just left with this feeling of like limitless possibility.
And that's the power of a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Oh, yeah.
The more we believe in ourselves and our ability to achieve,
Yeah.
the more likely we are to actually achieve it.
Yeah.
It's not just wishful thinking.
No.
There's like a psychological mechanism at play.
Okay, so then we moved into the later verses, and it seems like a call to action almost.
I agree.
Like, embrace the unknown,
Yeah.
let go of fear, live with purpose and confidence.
I love it.
And the imagery is so vivid here, like warrior of light, a burning fire within.
Yes, warrior of light, such a powerful image. It speaks to the courage and resilience needed to overcome challenges.
Yeah.
you know, and pursue your dreams.
Have you ever felt like you had to fight for your dreams?
Oh, absolutely.
Man.
Many times.
Me too.
Yeah, and that burning fire within.
Yeah.
That's your passion, your drive. That unwavering belief that fuels your actions.
It's like taking all those feelings,
Yeah.
the self-belief,
Yeah.
the faith,
Yeah.
and turning it into action.
Yes.
Like becoming the best version of yourself.
Absolutely.
Even when it's tough.
And the beautiful thing is that this message is delivered through music, which is this universal language
Right.
that connects with us on a really deep level.
For sure.
You know, it inspires and uplifts in ways that just words sometimes can't.
Totally. As we wrap up our deep dive today,
Yeah.
I want to leave you with this question.
Okay.
How can you apply the message of this song to your own life?
Yeah.
What steps can you take today to tap into that warrior of light, to fan that fire,
Right.
and reach for your own sky?
The journey of self-discovery is unique to each person. It's about finding that inner spark,
Yeah,
nurturing it, knowing that you are fearfully and wonderfully made,
Right.
and just remembering that believing in yourself is the first step to achieving anything.
yeah. Great stuff. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Until next time,
Yeah,
keep believing in yourself.
absolutely.
We'll see you on the next deep dive.
Sounds good.